everyone, I'm back with another video, doing another choreography drawing. This time I'm drawing poses choreographed to the song Physical by Dua Lipa. It's by the studio called 1 Million Dance Studio in Korea. They're super cool. The choreographer's name is Yujin Kim, and the pen that I'm using is a Kuretake Fude brush pen. Highly recommend. The ink just comes out super smoothly. Today I'm going to talk about being okay with your skill level. So I would classify myself as a hobbyist. I never really went to art school. I did take art classes growing up and in high school, but I am not really a professional artist, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't really see myself getting a career in art or doing something related to art in the future. Even though I had considered being an artist growing up and I really like the process of drawing, I noticed that in recent years, because of school and work and a bunch of other things, I haven't really been drawing as much, and so I was kind of worried that I hadn't really improved since then. And I was like, I don't really draw anymore. I feel like I haven't really been improving. It really kind of weighed down on me. I didn't really like the feeling of not getting better at something that you enjoy. So I think one thing that helped me kind of be okay with my current skill level is look at my old art. Like, even though I haven't really been drawing, art is partly about getting better at seeing, and I feel like I've gotten better at seeing as I've gotten older too. So even just comparing my art from this year to last year, I do see improvement in how I notice small details and how I notice people's poses and the shapes and negative spaces. So even if you don't have time to practice drawing, I would encourage you just like take a few moments and look at like, what is the shape that this person's arm is making against their body, or what is the pose that this person is doing, or what is their weight on their left leg or right leg. Just taking notice of these things can really help you get better at drawing, even if you aren't physically drawing. And another way that I try to be okay with my current skill level is reminding myself that it's about the process. So drawing, like any other hobby, is about the process of learning it as much as it is about the thing that you're creating. So just enjoying the process of looking at stuff and getting better at it can also be satisfying. I remind myself that part of getting better is just appreciating the journey. So some things that I'm currently trying to improve on are poses, feet and shoes, like drawing the shape of feet and shoes, and also I'm trying to adopt a style that's a little bit more blocky shapes and lines and not so much like small, short, sketchy lines. I really like when people have the art style that just kind of, they place a line and it seems very intentional, and their style is so like blocky but also dynamic. So hence why I'm doing a lot of these choreography videos, trying to get the hang of a pose really quickly. More than anything, I think how I've improved and seen pretty big improvement in my drawing is by doing a lot of these practice gesture drawings, first of all, and then second of all, kind of looking at some tutorials about how body anatomy works. It did help to understand the shapes that the body makes. So the torso kind of makes like a rectangle, the hips make a smaller rectangle. Just understanding the proportions of people's bodies really does help with posing. But in terms of finding the balance and the dynamic energy when it comes to drawing, that's more about observation of the shapes and lines that people's bodies make. I think just like the old adage is true, like practice does make perfect, and I'm trying to get better at poses, so this is what I'm practicing a lot of recently. To sum it all up, I think improvement is one, about being okay with your current skill level and understanding that it's about the process of getting better and not so much about the destination and what you produce and beating yourself up for what you produce not matching what you wanted to set out to draw. And two, improvement is also about getting better at seeing and simplifying. It's about getting better at noticing smaller details and simplifying what you see into different shapes and things that you can confidently draw. So in conclusion, getting better is about being okay with your current skill level and also getting better at seeing. I plan on doing a lot more of these in the future, so let me know what topics you would like me to cover, and thanks for watching.